to show you the port, Newhaven port. That's where we received the ferry coming from France, crossing the channel to come to the UK. It's a very important port for our city because we receive a lot of French tourists through the port, and it's a very important port. The ferry is one of those boats where Ho Chi Minh, leader of Vietnam, used to work in 1913 when he was in France. He was used to work as a pastry chef on one of these boats. So it's a very important city for Vietnamese. The things that I see is a trading firm that work a lot of Vietnam. So it's quite very funny to know that the city we deal the most with have one of his leaders, the main leader, Ho Chi Minh, that used to work, that lived here 100 years ago in 1913. Even here in the city, we have a plaque in the name of Ho Chi Minh to mark his presence in Newhaven in 1913. Every year, we have the UK Embassy of Vietnam, the Vietnam Embassy in the UK, will come in our city to celebrate, commemorate Ho Chi Minh. That's it. You can find some history. East K development of the harbour, opened on the railway line to Newhaven 1849. Yeah. So I'll show you the plaque for Ho Chi Minh, and also you can see the fisherman boat. We have a local community, a local fishermen on the community that live here, but it seems the activity is not that strong that it used to be before. Yeah, just a few facts about the city, Newhaven, how city will believe. I will do this before we come back to the main subject about my business trip to Africa. You know, I will let you see a bit the community where we live in, and after we get back to the business trip, because the business trip is full, and in the coming days to do the 1st of May. The business trip is going to be on the 6th, so we've got 5 more days to go. So every day I will show you a bit. I want you to have an idea of the community we live in, and then after I will take you along to my trip to Africa. I look forward for the business trip. I'll always enjoy to go back to Africa. I must enjoy. So it's all for the business as well. Is a needed trip. Even though we just came back from Africa, we were there from February to April, and we're going back again. It's needed to be the more often possible in Africa. As a trader, you need to be always, even though today we got WhatsApp, all those facilities, but still in business, the face-to-face meetings is still the real deal. You know, nothing can take place. Nothing can change the fact that if you meet someone, the communication is much easier. The feelings is more stronger. You can make things happen quicker by a meeting than a phone call or WhatsApp exchange. So yes. So I'm taking you to the harbour, also to show you the plaque on homage to Ho Chi Minh. I'm showing this because, because I'm going to Africa, and most of my containers I'll be loading are going to Vietnam, to the port of Ho Chi Minh. And before leaving, where I'm leaving, there's a plaque, make a tribute to Ho Chi Minh. There's a quite coincidence, a lot of coincidence on that. It's gonna be a long trip. I'm leaving on the 6th, and I think I will finally reach my final destination on the 8th. You know, I will do 2 transit. But I don't mind. Take my time. Look on Marina. When we take our break, we just where we came to relax a bit, take some fresh air, some fresh breeze. This is the channel, the crossing between France and the UK. That's the from here, that's the channel, that's the closest we get to France from here. Very important position during the World War. So you travel a lot of, during the war they used to use those positions. Also, that's why we came here. That's the Ho Chi Minh. You can see Commemoration foundation stone for the Ho Chi Minh arrival in Great Britain is legacy linked with Newhaven, 1913-2013, later on 19th of May 2013. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the connection between Galaxy and Vietnam is very strong because in our hometown you got a plaque for Ho Chi Minh, the leader of Vietnam. Yes, that's the boat. That's the port where you have the ferry arrival. And when Ho Chi Minh used to be here in 1913, his ferry used to come here. So it's a job history. Yes, that's what we're trying to show this morning.